behind you that it's just a smooth breeze having Bobby and those guys behind. They're super encouraging, and yeah, I was ready to go. It was good.
Any nerves or excitement, I guess?
No, I get nervous usually in the bullpen. Is kind of my nervous excitement, and maybe just during the day, kind of just waiting around. Just super excited. I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I'm super excited. But once I got on the mound and threw the first warm-up pitch, I was good.
You only threw 13 pitches. Did you have to give in any extra at all? Or?
Yeah, Sweeney mentioned it, but he's like, maybe next week if we do it again. But he said today, just take it in, and he just said good job, and have a light day today. So
I imagine the efficiency felt pretty good.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, guys want to swing. I'm all for it. So.
You had family and friends listening in, but do you know for the game today?
Oh yeah, a lot of them back home. All of them obviously wish they were watching, but I think it's maybe not video broadcasted, so they were all listening on the radio and following along.
How do you manage the adrenaline, just not letting it overtake you while you're about to go out there?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely there for sure. I love being amped up. I think sometimes when I get too amped, I rush a little bit. But I think it's just part of the game, and especially at this level, it's definitely gonna be there every start for sure. So I love it.
Did you have a plan on what you wanted to throw, or just kind of feeling it out? First one?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like we know, I'm not a super big fastball guy, and more kind of leaning on the off-speed stuff, especially early in the count. So that's kind of what we did, and we just kind of established, obviously, only 13 pitches, so but established it as much as we could for the limited amount of pitches that I threw.
How are you approaching this camp? Your first one, but you're on the 40-man roster, competing for a spot even. I mean, what's kind of going through your head as you go through these next couple of weeks?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, just enjoy kind of where I'm at. It's a lot different vibe, especially just being over in the other locker room to here, and it's been awesome just being around the guys, especially Bobby and Salvi and the guys that I've kind of looked up to my whole life. So it's been really cool, just kind of taking it every day. Obviously, we're trying to earn a spot, and if that doesn't happen, that's totally okay. Whatever the team needs me to do to earn that spot or earn a different spot, obviously they know that I'm all for it. So just trying to help the team and trying to make something happen.
I imagine things are different being on the 40-man roster. Just going into the year knowing you're in AAA and you also are on the roster.
Yeah, for sure. Last year obviously we thought that we had a chance to maybe make a push there at the end and maybe make my debut, but that didn't happen, which is totally fine. So now knowing that we're on the 40-man and they've reassured me a ton of times like you're going to be helping our team out. In some capacity. So definitely just knowing that is encouraging. It definitely gives me confidence knowing that they believe that I should be there. So we're just taking it one day at a time and trying to get there. So.
How did you find out you were on the roster?
Oh shoot. Somebody asked me this. I got a call from Lonnie Goldberg.
Okay.
I think it was Lonnie and Matt Price, who was the scout that drafted me, and they told me, they're like, hey, you're going to be taking us out to dinner on your new little salary increase. So that was super fun just to have them. I've just had a history with them kind of over the last few years, so it was cool to hear it from them.
What goes through your mind when you hear something like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were hoping for it. I wouldn't say necessarily expecting it, but definitely hoping for it. And they know that I want to be here. They know that I want to be in Kansas City for the rest of my life. So it was just hopefully they did, and obviously they did. So
how do you celebrate this achievement for you today and moving forward?
Yeah, today it was just another day on the mound. I think obviously we're going to take our wins when we get them for sure, but just start preparing for next week for 5 days from now, and I'll have a bullpen in a couple days and just kind of take what we did out there and just build off of it. So yeah, sweet.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.